Welcome to another Promob video. We're going to show you today how to add a carcass, and then from the carcass we're going to add in a draw unit or draw without using the builder. We're going to actually use carcasses and build it that way. So there are a few little tricks that you need to know. So let's get straight in. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to kitchen. We're going to be under kitchen, we're going to go to base cabinets over here, and you'll see if we go along here, we've got we've got components, but we're going to go across to where it says bodies. So when I go to bodies, it's going to give me the outer shelves. Go across over here, and I'm just going to use a normal cabinet. I'm going to drag the cabinet in, I'm going to bring it down, and I'm going to make this cabinet over here. I'm going to make that 500. So we now have a 500 cabinet, and from this cabinet I now want to bring in a carcass or a body. So I'm going to come over here to other. I've already got a draw unit over here. I'm going to take this one and I'm just going to pop it inside, and I'm just going to take it down. So there's a couple of ways of doing this. Because I want to actually place this inside, I'm going to use the reposition tool, which is this one over here, and I'm going to take it and I'm just going to pull it in so that it lines up like that, and this I can play around with. So normally what I do is I pull it down to the bottom corner and then I say OK. So with having it in the bottom corner, I know there that I'm going to need 14, so I'm going to need say 38. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cheat a little bit. I'm going to say 500, and I'm going to say yes. Okay, and then I'm going to, because it's already fitted like that, okay, I know it's going to be 16, so I'm going to say minus 16 for the outside wall over there like that. And then what I'm going to do is, I know that we've got a 14 and a 14 runner, so that's going to be minus 38. And now all I'm going to do is I'm just going to tell this to centralize, and we'll have a look. Okay, my measurements were slightly out there. I need to add 14. There we go. And let's just centralize it so we have it correct, 12 and 12. Okay. Now the problem that we've got at the moment is the bottom of the drawer is actually sitting inside. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this with the move tool. We're going to have 16 plus 2, so I'm going to make it 18. Let's make it 20 mil. And we're going to make 20 mil up. Okay. So at the moment, if I click on that and I say open, it's going to open the drawer with the runners. And now what I want to do is I want to put a front plate onto this as a drawer. So I'm going to click the actual carcass itself. I'm going to go up to door fronts up here, and I'm going to have a look here. I'm going to look at fronts, and I'm going to use this straight front over here. I'm going to bring it in. Now don't do what I've just done. You want to just delete that one. You want to be selected on the carcass itself. So I'm going to bring it in on the carcass. Okay, so I'm on the carcass. So when I have a look at this, I'm going to move this down. So at the moment, if I move it down forward, it's going to be on top of the carcass. So we can do that as well, just to show you. Okay, so I'm on top of the carcass. If I click on the carcass itself, we know it's 175, but I want to go a little bit further because I've got 20 mil. So I'm just going to move it 175. Oh, whoops, I could go very far if I did that. 175, and I'm going to move that down. just do me a favor, make sure you've actually got the draw itself actually selected, which is what we've done here now. Okay, so now what we can do is we can go back to the orientation of this. At the moment I've got the height on the door is only 170, we know it's 75, plus I've got 20, so I'm going to first of all say plus 5, then I'm going to set it to be plus 20. So it's done it like that for me. I'm going to go to move, and I just want to move this down 18. So I'm going to put 18, move down, and now it's looking more like it should be. Okay. So this unit here is a 500. So what I'm going to do is we're going to have 2 mil on each side. So if it's 500, it'll actually be 496. Yes. Okay. So at the moment it's not giving it to me, so I'm going to go back in here and I'm going to say 496, enter. No. And you see, if you say no, it won't allow it. So now we go 496, enter, and yes, and it'll make it like that. And all I'm going to do now is I'm going to move this across 14, and I'll have 2 mil on each side and at the bottom. That's perfect. Now if I click on the unit itself, go back to open, I can now open the drawer with the front attached. And I've created my own box unit without using the builder. Just remember, when you attach the door front or the drawer front, you have to select the carcass and not the drawer box. If you select the carcass, it will work correctly. If you select the drawer box and you place this, it will still look like it's all correct, but when you go to open it, the front will not be attached and you'll have a big gap between the two. So whatever distance that you're moving the drawer out, this front panel or drawer face will actually move the same distance. So what will happen is you'll have a gap of say 20 between your door front and your drawer box, and you'll have a horrible gap between the two. So by doing it by selecting the carcass first, it works correctly. So I hope this video has helped. It's another one within the series. So please like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and have a great day.